Welcome back everyone. In this video we're going to discuss linear equations in two variables. Here we'll be looking into application based problems. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let us see the first question shown on the screen. In triangle PQR, angle R is equal to 5 angle Q, which is equal to 3 times P plus Q. Find all the angles of triangle PQR. So it is given that angle R is equal to 5 times angle Q, which is equal to 3 times the sum of angle P plus Q. If you solve this, from here angle P plus Q will become R divided by 3. Okay, so this is what you'll get. Now we know that angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180. That is, sum of all angles of a triangle is equal to 180. Angle sum property. So from here we know that angle P plus Q is equal to angle R by 3. From where? From equation 2. Okay, this will be angle R, which is equal to 180 degree. If you solve this, you will get angle R is equal to 135. Okay, now from equation 1 we have 5 angle Q is equal to angle R, right? 5 times angle Q is equal to angle R. So if you bring 5 here and if you solve, you will get angle Q to be 27 degree. And from equation 2, from equation we have angle P plus angle Q is equal to angle R by 3. Angle Q is nothing but 27. So if you substitute 27 here and take it here, it will become minus 27. Angle R is 135, so 135 divided by 3. And if you solve this, you will get 18. So angle P is equal to 18, angle Q is equal to 27, and angle R is equal to 35, which is nothing but all the angles of the triangle. Let us see one more question shown on the screen. In a cyclic quadrilateral PQRS, angle P is equal to 2x plus 4, Q is equal to y plus 3, R is equal to 2y plus 10, and S is equal to 4x minus 5. So what do we mean by cyclic quadrilateral? Is basically a quadrilateral inside a circle. Okay, so let's mark the quadrilateral, that is PQRS. This is P, Q, R and S. Now, so given PQR is a cyclic quadrilateral, this is P, Q, R and S. Now we know that angle P plus angle R is equal to 180. Now this is the property of a cyclic quadrilateral, that is opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Okay, what do you mean by supplementary? Is the sum is 180 degree. Now, so if you solve for angle P and angle Q, this is what you'll get. X plus y is equal to 83. And we also know one very general property, that is sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360. So if you substitute and solve, you get this. Okay, so here we see that coefficient of y here and here is same, so we'll go for elimination method. Since the symbol is same, we'll subtract. So subtracting equation 1 from equation 2, this is what you'll get. So since it is subtraction, sign will change. 2x minus x is x, y will get cancelled. 116 minus 83 is simply 33. So we get x is equal to 33. Now we'll substitute this x is equal to 33 in equation 1. So we get 33 plus y is equal to 83, and 33 will go here, and if you solve, you get y is equal to 50. So we have x is equal to 33 and y is equal to 50. Let us see one more question shown on the screen. If the length of the rectangle is increased by 5 cm and breadth decreased by 2 cm, the area remains unchanged. Okay, if the length is decreased by 3 cm and the breadth increased by 2 cm, even then the area remains unchanged. Find the length and breadth of the rectangle. Okay, so here in the diagram you see this is your rectangle, okay, where this is your length and this is your breadth. So the formula for area will be simply length into breadth. Okay, now I've written here first case. So in the first case, the length is increased by 5 cm and breadth decreased by 2 cm. So this will be your area for the first case, whereas for the second case, the length is reduced by 3 cm, breadth increased by 2 cm. So this will be the area for the second case. Okay, so let's see one by one. It is given that area of the rectangle in the first case is equal to area of the rectangle in the second case, right? Because area remains unchanged. Okay, actually area of the original rectangle and the area of the rectangle in the first case and second case, all three are same. Okay, so from here we get area of the rectangle in the first case is length is L plus 5, okay, because it is increased by 5, whereas breadth is reduced by 2, so B minus 2. Similarly, for the second case, length is reduced by 3, so length minus 3, and breadth is increased by 2, so breadth plus 2. Okay, if you multiply and if you solve, you will get the equation 2b minus L is equal to 1. Also, we know that area of the original rectangle is equal to area of both, so we'll take any one. So we're going to take the first situation, so that is length is plus 5 because increased by 5, b minus 2 because breadth is reduced by 2, and product of these two, that is the area of this, is equal to area of the original rectangle. Okay, now if you open up the bracket, this is what you will get, and if you solve it, this is what you'll get. Okay, so here we see that the coefficient of L is 1 here and it is 2 here. For elimination method, we'll have to make it same, so we will multiply this equation by 2. Okay, so multiplying equation by 2 and subtracting, because the sign is same, minus minus, so from 2 we get this is equation 2, and after multiplication by 2 you'll get this to be 4b minus 2l and 2, right? Now we know that when it is subtraction, the symbols will change. Now 5b minus 4b is b, minus 2l plus 2l will get cancelled, 10 minus 2 is 8, so we get b is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay, now substituting b is equal to 8 in equation 1, we get this. If you solve it, you will get L is equal to 15 centimeter. Therefore, length of the rectangle is 15 centimeter, whereas the breadth of the rectangle is 8 centimeter. Let us do another question shown on the screen. A man travels 370 kilometers partly by train and partly by car. Okay, so first he travels by train and then by car. If he covers 250 kilometers by train, so the first 250 kilometers he's traveling by train and the rest by car, it takes him 4 hours. But if he travels 130 kilometers first by train and then the rest by car, he takes 18 minutes longer. Okay, that is 4 hours and 18 minutes. Find the speed of the train and that of the car. Okay, so let's do this question. Here it is given that the total distance is 370 kilometers. Okay, now we know that if this much is z, then this much is definitely 370 minus z. Okay, so for the first case, if this is 250 kilometer, this is just for explanation. If the first part he covers 250, then the rest has to be 370 minus 250, right? If let's say till here it is 250, then this will be 370 minus 250. Whereas if this is 130, then the rest will be 370 minus 130. Okay, now with this concept, let's come to the question. So you have to find the speed, so let the speed of the train be x and the speed of the car be y. Okay, now see, the question is given in terms of time, so we'll have to convert everything in terms of time. Okay, so in the first case, time traveled in train plus time traveled in car is equal to 4 hours, right? It's given in the question. So time is nothing but, you know, the formula speed is equal to distance by time. So if you manipulate this, time will go here, speed will come down, so you'll get distance by speed. So we know that time is basically distance by speed. So distance is by train, in the first case it is 250, so 250 by x because the speed is x. By car it is 370 minus 250 by y, which is equal to 4. Okay, then if you solve this, you get 250 by x and 370 minus 250 is 120 by y is equal to 4. Okay, if you remember in the previous videos, I have already explained that if the variables are in the denominator, we introduce some other variables, okay, such as u and v, where u is equal to 1 by x, v is equal to 1 by y. Second case, again the time traveled in the train plus time traveled in the car is equal to 4 hours and 18 minutes. Okay, 18 minutes more means plus 18 minutes, but we can't just add. And please don't make a mistake of writing 4.18. okay, it is not like that. You'll have to convert this 18 minutes into hours, that is nothing but 18 by 60. So 18 by 60, if you add, now if you cancel with 6, you can cancel 6 3s are 18, 6 10s are 60. If you multiply 10, 40, 43, 43 by 10, and here again 1 by x is u, we don't need to mention because we have already mentioned, so 130 u, 240 v. Okay, now this 10 will come here, so this is what you'll get. Now again this and this, I feel it is easier to cancel, eliminate. So this is 120, this is 240, so you have to multiply this with 20. Okay, so multiplying equation with equation 1 with 20 so that the coefficient becomes same, and subtracting because the symbols are same, that is plus plus, so subtracting we get, now it is a messy kind of here, so if you subtract, this is what you'll get, right? Now these two will get cancelled, same, when you subtract the signs change, by the way, and if you subtract here you get minus 3700, and here simply minus 37, minus 3700 will go here, minus minus cancel, 37 into 100 is 3700, so you get 1 by 100, therefore u is 1 by x is equal to 1 by 100 and x is equal to 100. Now what we will do is we will substitute this x in this equation. Okay, you could have substituted this u in any of this equation, find v and then find y, but I feel it is simpler if you just find x and then simply do the substitution and find y. So if you substitute here, I made a new equation, that is equation 3. You can substitute it anywhere, you may substitute here also, but I find this one has a fraction, so it's better to substitute here. Now if you substitute, and if you can see here, I have solved it, and you get y is equal to this, which is nothing but 80 km per hour. So our last concluding line is, therefore speed of the car is 80 km per hour, whereas the speed of the train is 100 km per hour. With this, we conclude our video. We'll be looking at some more numericals, application based especially, in the upcoming videos. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care everyone.